So with this FTX drama, we've recently come to light that a lot of people's exchange wallets aren't basically what they say they are. In theory, they're supposed to hold your coins that you own, but technically it's an IOU from the exchange, and they can basically do whatever they want with the crypto once it's actually put into the wallet on the exchanges. So we're going to have a little look at this article from Zelcore or Flux about their wallet and what it means to have actual, your own keys and stuff like that. And then we'll touch a little bit on different types of wallets and just make sure you guys know the safety of putting your coins from an exchange into an actual wallet that can hold it, and it's actually yours that you own on paper instead of just an IOU from the exchange. So here we have it, why self-custody is so important in crypto. We've seen it happen too many times. Count now, a centralized bank, exchange or entity goes belly up and bankrupt throws in the towel. Everyone who holds their assets on a platform pays the price, losing the hours, blood, sweat and tears they put into the acquisition. How could this happen? Why do these asset holders pay the price for their custodial mistakes? The short answer is, if you want it, centralized finance sucks. And this is what centralized finance is, basically a central exchange, which would be Binance or FTX or Coinbase. They take your crypto and just put it on a piece of paper and say, you have this much crypto, but technically if they go bankrupt, they can actually say that they don't have it anymore and stuff like this. And we've obviously seen this come to light in the recent weeks. What is self-custody? In the cryptoverse, self-custody means you're the only person that has access or control over your digital assets and their private keys. Nobody can gain access to your account info or your crypto, not even the platform you use to buy, sell, or trade them. When you choose self-custody, you can say to a middleman to take control over your assets and finance, and refuse the counter risk that comes with using centralized exchanges or custodial wallets. What freedom does self-custody provide? When you're the custodian, keeper, and ultimate controller of your crypto, you can do whatever you want with it. Mine it, stake it, lend it, or just save it. Nobody can tell you when or where to spend or withdraw your assets, and any interest that comes from lending is all yours. When your assets are held on a centralized exchange, they run the show. At any given moment, the exchange can freeze your account, refuse the withdrawals and trades, or take your crypto straight to the bankruptcy court. So what Zelcore is saying is, be your own bank. When you have access to decentralized finance through a self-custodian platform like Zelcore, you can have your own bank and safely store your assets with confidence. No financial institution required. Say goodbye to the middleman who charges you to hold your money and then uses it to fund their own investments or lending programs. Self-custody means you're answered to nobody, especially when you use Zelcore. You can keep your personal information and your holdings completely private. If you're the type that likes to keep your financial wheelings and dealings to yourself, self-custody keeps you and your transaction keys and other details to yourself. Now, I'm not sponsored by Zelcore or anything, so I have no kind of thing to gain by just promoting Zelcore as a wallet, but they are actually a really good wallet. And a lot of you crypto miners will know that Zelcore has been great for us miners. They hold a lot of coins that you can mine on there. More privacy also means more security and self-custody. Your private keys are known only to you, and keeping your keys secure but accessible is easier than you think. Engrave your keys and phrases on a stainless steel card so you'll never lose it in the event of a fire or water damage. Just be careful, if your keys are lost or destroyed, there is no way to back up a decentralized hot wallet like Zelcore. Many critics claim that DeFi is less secure than centralized finance and that the absence of regulation leaves users unprotected. They obviously beg to differ. The unalterable nature of the blockchain leaves no question or uncertainty where the ownership is concerned. Funds can't simply disappear or be misappropriated in the crypto sphere, the way that they can be in TradeFi. Using financial institutions to buy or own crypto is like going to McDonald's for sushi. It doesn't really make sense. You'll probably end up regretting it later. When you enter the cryptoverse via centralization, you're only there with a guest pass. So what they're saying is, once you get into these exchanges and start buying cryptocurrency off the exchange, in terms of actually owning the Bitcoin, you don't have any power over it. And technically, they can just say you don't own it if they go bankrupt. Traditional finance institutions or centralized exchanges are middlemen. They are custodians and true owners of all the crypto that comes through their platform. Then they decide when, where, and how your assets are used, withdrawn or lended. And if the company goes up in flames, your coins go with them. So it's kind of like banking in a certain extent, because if you put your money into a bank, they technically give you a piece of paper that says that I owe you this amount of money when you want it. But they can also go under, and then in theory you can't actually go to the bank and ask for it back. We saw the consequences of this kind of handover when the FTX came unbundled. revealing the truth that they've spread themselves too thin to support user withdrawals. In other words, they spent or invested user assets unwisely and couldn't pay everyone back. Giving up the custody of your assets ultimately means there's no promise that you'll ever see them again. Why would anybody be willing to do that? DeFi and self-custody cuts the middleman out of the equation and leaves power and your assets in hand. You can make peer-to-peer transactions to buy, sell, or trade whatever asset you want with more liquidity and freedom. As the Web3 evolution ushers in a new era of finance via the blockchain and crypto, we are on the precipice of financial freedom. Why financial institutions and government regulations fight to maintain the power and control they've wielded for so long, it's our duty to relentlessly defend what's ours and keep third-party hands out of the wallets. As we've seen with all these centralized exchanges, they are technically just banks. In terms of getting your crypto out, it's not going to be easy if they go under. For a truly decentralized self-custody experience in Web3, choose Zelcore. So, they're just promoting Zelcore as a wallet. Now, I like Zelcore as much as the other miner or people who want to keep their coins on. But if you really want self-custody, you'll probably want to actually download a wallet that is linked directly to the coin that you're either mining or that you're buying. So say you buy it off a centralized exchange, then you want to kind of decentralize it. You should go to the website of the coin that you're mining or buying, and you should basically download their native wallet. Now for Flux, it is actually Zelcore, so good that it offers other coins on Zelcore. But in terms of like Bitcoin and stuff like that, for Bitcoin, it's called Bitcoin Core. So I know a lot of you might be like, oh, so where do I go for, Bitcoin or Ethereum or stuff like that? On the websites, they'll just have a download page and you can just download the whole of the Bitcoin transaction list. And then you'll actually be able to open up as many wallets as you want. And it is unique to your computer. So basically nobody can steal it from you. Now lastly, I just want to go over the types of wallets. So there's hot wallets and cold wallets. Zelcore actually kind of falls into this hot wallet because it's a desktop wallet. Desktop wallets will hold a bunch of other cryptocurrencies, plus, like the main ones, Bitcoin and stuff like that. Zelcore is obviously set up to hold Flux firstly, and then a bunch of other cryptos. So you can have your own keys on that wallet and not have to worry about your coins getting stolen from exchanges. Web wallets are kind of the same thing, but you've got to choose which ones you really want to go for. Trust Wallet is a good one. MetaMask is also kind of good. But any wallet that's kind of affiliated with an exchange isn't that good. For example, Binance have their own web wallet, but it kind of works the same way that Binance works. It's basically an IOU in that wallet. Mobile wallets are also good as well, but they are connected to exchanges. Now, on the other side, you have paper wallets and hardware wallets. Hardware wallets are Bitcoin Core, the Ethereum main wallet and stuff like that you can download onto your PC. You can keep it on your desktop, or you can choose to put your crypto into it and then just delete the actual program. Therefore, you have a hardware wallet. The last one is paper wallets, and that is basically an old school way of doing it. So you can download, Bitcoin Core, then you can open a wallet and then technically put crypto into it and print it out, and then just delete the app off your computer. Therefore, you have your keys and stuff like that on paper. And if you ever want to log into your Bitcoin wallet again, you can just download the program on a different computer and input the information that's on the paper wallet. So I just wanted to make this video to help you guys out and make sure that you're keeping your coins safe in, these kind of weird times where people don't know whether to keep their coins on exchanges or not. I think it's best, if you really want to protect your stuff, is to keep it on a non-custodial wallet like Zelcore, or download the native wallet from the actual crypto. So that's it for the video, guys. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to watch the recommended video at the end of this video.